with Scrap and Abby, and I'm hoping that by the slideshow of pictures that I shared with you before the video began, that your interest was piqued and you were excited to see what all these beautiful crafted goodies are. So as the title shows, this is my design team package from Mon Ami Gabby, and everybody who has followed me forever ago, just on Facebook, via my blog or my website, or past design teams I was on, you will know my love and passion for Mon Ami Gabby, which also includes Marina, who is the owner of Mon Ami Gabby. I have just been a huge fan from the moment I met her and saw her high-end couture crafting products at CK Convention in 2012. So I've been following her ever since then, and she had reached out to me because she and I communicate back and forth, because I always tag her when I make things with products that I've purchased before, things like that. And she'd asked if I was interested in designing for her, and I about fell over on my chair. And I said yes. I was so excited. So I'll put a link in the description to the video where I do that announcement. So this is video just going to be sharing with you everything that I got in my DT package. And there's 2 boxes off to the side that you can't even see because there's so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right in and share with you. So I already took, this really cute little blue and white gingham checked fabric bag. Had these goodies inside of it. So I wanted to go ahead and get them out on some paper so you could take a better look at them as I'm talking to you. These are some beautiful bits and blings from her charm collection over here. This is a really cute resin hat with a bow, and these little postcards right here that they say postcard. This is so cute. It actually says on the back, it's like imprinted into the metal. I hope you can see that. Isn't that just adorable? I think that is the cutest thing ever. So these are so fun. These are fantastic to run, a bit of some seam binding or something like that through, some different trims, and then all kinds of bling that make gorgeous centers for your flowers. So I was happy to see quite the selection of those in my kit. So thank you, Marina. She completely spoiled me. I'm just in shock and in love looking at all this beautifulness. So let me just start kind of what's closest to me. The first couple things that came in my pack that I saw right off the bat are these different adhesive packages. This one is their tack squares, and they're just little squares of adhesive, and then this is some of their adhesive line. So I'm really looking forward to working with her adhesives. I've never worked with her adhesive in the past before, so this is new to me. So I'm excited to try these on some of the different projects I have in mind. And then I got a couple bundles. She had everything packaged really cutely in these 2 boxes, which I'll show you. And then in these sacks right here, these 2 clear sacks were just stuffed with all of this product here. And I wanted to kind of get them out of the wrapping, so I did not have a lot of crinkling on camera for you. So I got quite a bundle of this really fun pearl trim. I love this stuff. This stuff is great to use for all kinds of different crafting projects. And then the sequin trim here, this is just gorgeous. I mean, it looks like Christmas tinsel with sequins on it. It is just absolutely beautiful. And I got 2 yards of that. Just beautiful. I'll open one up so you can kind of take a peek. Actually, that one's, I wrapped it backwards. Sorry about that. Isn't that just beautiful? I mean, you could cut this apart or, use it in a strip of it to, frame anything. I have some project ideas already, but I don't want to share what they are just because I want to keep it as a surprise for when I do my design team projects for you all. So that's the only reason why I'm not saying anything specifically, because I typically give like, oh, you could use this for that or whatever. And I want to kind of keep it, so it's a surprise for everybody. Got these really cool flower clusters. These have some little bits of the bling in the centers and on the edge. Just gorgeous. Love to use those. And then here is a silver one with some little glitter bits and some tinier pieces of some bling in the centers. Just beautiful. Just to give you an idea of how big one is. I mean, just in between my thumb and my forefinger there, you can see how big that is. Just really, really cool. Love it. Love the size. Beautiful. Here is an acrylic spray of some flowers. These are like a really pretty soft kind of a green color, and you can see the backs of them there. These are really beautiful, and they're acrylic, as you can hear that. They're really, really pretty. It's kind of like a frosty looking kind of glass. I love that. Here's another bit of the floor of the fabric-y kind of sheer material, and this one's really pretty. It's got a pearl in the center. I love that. These are so fun. These kind of things can go really far in your crafting projects because you can cut them apart and use them in many different applications. These are I'm dying over these. These completely look like the Roaring 20s, kind of like the whole Art Deco area, as well as this trim right here. It just looks like that to me. I'm a classic movie girl, and so when I watch a lot of those older movies, I see a lot of this kind of decor and these kind of really fun sprays that are on dresses and things like that. So these are some pearls and some clear bits right there, you can see, super pretty. And I love that silver trim that it's on, the silver wire. And these are really pretty. They're little blings, little bling pieces wrapped up in that silver. I'm trying to get it to focus for you. There you go. Just beautiful. I don't see products like this in any other crafting company that I purchase and I shop from. I mean, I love all the other ones too, but Marina just has such gorgeous different couture products. I just love it. This will make a really cool bracelet, huh? Check that out. Or a long necklace. But I got a yard of this. Let me kind of bundle up so you can see a little bit better. And I'll hold it up the right direction. You can see how beautiful that is, that trim is. And this is the kind of stuff that really goes a long way as well, because you can cut it apart and use it just in little bits, or you can, use the whole strip on a project if you wanted to. Here's some really gorgeous, beautiful sequin trim. That's gold as well. You can see, let me see. Oops, sorry guys, I flipped it backwards. I didn't realize that. So there's the top of it. You can see the sequins in there, and you can see the beautiful trimming and all the work that went to put this together. This is awesome because you could clearly see where you could use individual pieces of this trim, and make it really last. I mean, this would make a gorgeous flower too. So isn't that pretty? Just beautiful. Love that. And then this next one here, these are some of the lace appliques. This is like an applique, but it's a trim. You can see that there. You can see the beautiful sequins and the pearls on there. You could cut these apart as well. I know I'm stating the obvious because a lot of you guys already know that or do it, but you never know if there's somebody who hasn't done it before and they kind of have an idea of how they can make their supplies go a little bit farther. And here's some really cool trim. I like this. It's really thin. It's actually like a couple of them together. Let's see. It's like a really cool thin green, kind of like almost like a string type of material there. And then you got this other bit here that is a little bit wider. So it's kind of got a sheer center. This is really cute. I love that. And then I have a couple different ribbons, like cotton, and one has a pattern from like All Things London on it. And then this one on the bottom of my palm, that one has like a really fun leaf pattern. So this one's really cool. Love the double-decker bus and Big Ben, and then this fun green trim right there, which goes with a lot of different colors. And it adds such texture to your projects too, using fibers like that. I love it. And then I have some of this already that I purchased, not this color. Mine is a pink and a green, and I've used this to make lollipop flowers in the past before, which I'm not going to do with this, but just letting you know that's what I've done with it before. And this is really pretty. I think it's really nice and soft. So I got quite a bit of that. Here's some fun gold trim. I love it because it's got a texture to it. I love that. But it doesn't flake off like glitter pieces. It just stays on there. It's just really, really cool. I love it. And then I have some really fun cotton kind of lacy material. The top one is white. And then, as you can tell, the bottom one is more of like a cream color, kind of like an antique, white or beigey color. Really, really pretty. These make gorgeous flowers as well. And then here's some really fun mesh, kind of like, blingy, glittery mesh. And this adds awesome texture to your crafting projects, like for mixed media, canvas projects, cards, things like that. This stuff is awesome. I've had this before too. Here are a couple pieces that are some shabby chic fabrics, at least shabby chic looking to me. I love the soft kind of tones that are in this. And this fabric is, or this, excuse me, not this fabric, but this material, the trim is so soft, and I love that edging. It's just gorgeous. So I have that color, and then I have it kind of in this other one that's a little bit lighter background with some pinks and oranges in there. Really, really pretty. Just gorgeous. I love that. And then here's another bit of some applique. Make sure I have it upside right. Applique trim here. Just gorgeous. That really pretty green and the soft pink. This is also be really fun for a shabby chic project as well. And then Chinese braiding. Who does not enjoy and love Chinese braiding? So I've had her Chinese braiding in the pink, not this shade, but a different. So I was really excited to get this. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I can kind of give you a little bit more to focus on here. So this is the gorgeous silver Chinese braiding. And I got a yard of each of these. I'm guessing, I didn't measure them, but I'm guessing it looks like it's about a yard. So that's plenty to work with. Really pretty silver. And then here's a really gorgeous gold. And then I have it in this cream. You can see that there, just beautiful. And then I have a couple yards in the black. I'll just grab one because that's really all you need to see, just one. If you can see that, there we go. Really pretty black. And then I have it in kind of in this darker pink, almost like a strawberry kind of cherry looking color. So just gorgeous. I love that, so pretty. And then I have some of their blingy mesh that she has. I have these in a couple different colors, but I don't have this particular blue, so I'm happy to have had this to add to my stash of Mon Ami Gabby products to use for projects, excuse me. This is so beautiful. You can, you know, cut these apart. You can use them in little strips. Just all kinds of fun projects you can use with this. And the back side is silver. So this can really go a long way when you have just a little bit of an amount. So you just, so you know, you kind of really get your money's worth. And let's just all be quiet and stare at this for a moment. Oh my gosh. This is just so beautiful. I mean, look at all that purple. I'm just loving it. This is so gorgeous. And as you can see, I got a really good amount of this one as well. Oh, that's just so beautiful. It's like I keep wanting to stare at it, but I'll move on because I know not everybody's in love with purple like I am. Okay, so now let's go ahead and kind of bring down some of the sprays and the crystal sprays here. So these are the ones that are looped, and I took one out so I could show you a little bit closer what it looks like, or I pulled one out anyway. So you can see on this one that one stem of this, it's like a looped pearl spray, which I think is just adorable. I love it. So I got 2 clusters of those. These are great to use in flower clusters, behind photos, peeking out from bits of trim, add lots of texture and visual interest to your projects. I think this stuff is phenomenal. I love the gold spray. I've never had it in gold before. I have lots of the white and the clear. But this is just gorgeous. What a way to add some pop and pizzazz to your projects, right? And then here are the different crystal and like acrylic sprays. So I've got I won't hold up the second blue, but I've got 2 blues. You can see the really fun blue. This one's kind of like a kind of a combination of like a really nice clear see-through kind of a tilly blue, and then these ones are kind of like clear right here. And then this one is a really the same thing. It's like clear, and then there's some really clear green ones, and this one is a really pretty red. So lots of fun colors there. And again, you can snip these apart and make these go quite a long way. Here's a really fun large flower. This is gorgeous. Love that. And some of the trims, and we'll get to the boxes here. So here are some little bits of, these are, I thought the name was on it, but this is like, you think in their fiber, their burlap section. And when I edit the video, I'll put it across the bottom here what this is actually called, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong name. But this is beautiful. Look at that. And it's such a nice soft material. It, you know, resembles burlap, and it frays like burlap because you like that distressed look, or at least I do. But up here, it's like really nice tight woven, so it's not going to fray and fall apart if you were to, you know, run it through like a die cut machine or something like that. And then here it is in a really pretty kind of natural oatmeal color. These are just gorgeous. And what a great way to add texture to your projects by introducing materials like this. And then I have 2 strips of this gorgeous trim here. This is some of their pull ribbon. You can see that on there, what that is, pull ribbon. And this is great to make flowers, use it as borders, cut it apart. You can use all kinds of things for it. And this side is has a little bit more texture to it. And when you flip it over, this has a little bit more of a smoother texture. So, if that makes any sense. And I got it in this really beautiful light blue. It's almost like crystal ice kind of blue. And then of course I got some in this gorgeous lilac lavender color. I'm just like, oh, this is so pretty. I just want to look at it. Yes, I'm addicted. I'm sorry, ladies. You know that. I'm a purple girl. I know I have a few subscribers who are purple girls as well, so I know I'm not alone. So I'm going to go ahead and pull over this one box here. And so when I opened this up, she had this really beautiful material that was folded over, and she had her sticker, and it was like that. And so I wanted to kind of open it just so I could have it ready to share with you on camera, because I wasn't sure if it was going to have crinkly stuff, and I know that that irritates some people, so I wanted to try to prevent that if I could. Okay, so now let's dig into here. This one is exciting for me because I am seeing this just full of all kinds of appliques. So here is a gorgeous, gorgeous lace, or excuse me, kind of a sequin applique kind of bridal piece, and you can see how long that is right there. This is just gorgeous. There's the back side. This is beautiful. And look at all the sequins and the seed beads on there. Just beautiful. Love that. And then in here is another applique piece, and this is like a really pretty soft green with some sequins and some of the seed beads as well. Clearly you can use these in like one piece, or you can cut them apart to make them go farther if you chose to do that, whatever it is you want to do for your project. And this is absolutely stunning. Look at that huge brooch. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, Marina, thank you so much. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm totally blown away by how much she sent to me as a design team package. This is amazing. This is just beautiful. Look at that. And she's used it to kind of pin all of these together. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of flip to the side because I don't really want to take the time to unpin it, but I'll just kind of, I think it's beautiful just the way she has that stacked. I'm going to have to get a picture of that. So on the top here is a gorgeous white with the same, you know, kind of sequin and seed bead on there. And the next one is this beautiful pink. Very shabby chic looking. Love that. And then here's another green. This one has more of the pearls than the other one I showed you, and it's got little pearl center flowers, which is adorable. So, so cute. And then here's a gorgeous kind of a dusty pink. Wow, that one's full of sequins and pearls. That is awesome. Just beautiful. So, so pretty. And then here are the bottom two are this really nice baby kind of pale pink with the sequin and its sheer. Just gorgeous. I mean, look at this. This just, if she would have sent me just this alone, I'd been like over the moon, but with everything else, just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Love that. All right, let's get to the rest in here. So these look like probably some little bits and samples of some of the ones I showed you in the stack, but I'm still going to show you, or excuse me, the ones that were in that section with the brooch. There's a really pretty pink or peachy kind of color. There's a really pretty blue, and then another bit of that dusty kind of pink rose color. Those are just gorgeous. And then we have a strip of this really pretty baby pink. I mean, look at all that texture in that applique. That is just beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so excited. This is so cute. Look at this. It's like a butterfly. It's a pink sheer butterfly, and it has some ribbon coming off of the end. That is just beautiful. Look at that. What a clever idea. So, so cute. And there's the trim coming off. Oh my goodness, be still my purple loving heart. Here's a purple one. She did not disappoint in giving me some purple, I tell you that, because she knows that I am a purple girl through and through. Look at that. Just beautiful. And here's a really gorgeous soft satin material flower with that gorgeous pearl center in there. Really cute. Let's see, oh, I got two of those. There's a second one. And then here's another white one. This is like a, oops, is that upside down? Sorry guys, I'm trying to, oh there we go. Yep, I had it upside down. Sorry about that. There it is, a beautiful floral piece of an applique. Just gorgeous. And then this is some soft, it's kind of like a mint green almost, smaller baby size string of pearls. So really, really pretty. And then here is the flatbed. This is kind of the same idea as this product here, but it's in flat back pearls, if that makes sense. So they're flat on the back. This is awesome. This would definitely give your project a lot of texture and dimension, and I love that it's in this neutral kind of pearl white. Just beautiful. So I got a really good amount of that I can definitely use for some projects. And okay, there's that box. I'm going to go ahead and set these back in there. And then we'll go into the last box here. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of pull everything out because I'm worried that the box is going to shadow, because I'm doing this in my living room downstairs. So I want to make sure I have some good lighting for you. And, oh, sorry, there were some things that were loose in here and I am knocking them out. Let me grab this out for a second here. My goodness, this is going to be like, this is like the best design team box unboxing I've ever had. And no offense to my other teams that I know I've been on, or my other current team. This is in no way, shape, or form a dig or a knock at them at all whatsoever. I'm just saying, you know, Marina gave me tons of product for this first design team package that I get to play with. So I love it. I love it because you get the opportunity to, and you know, the way I craft, in case you haven't, you know, really watched my crafting style, I love to add lots of layers and textures and build on things in my crafting. Look at this beautiful purple bling mesh. Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. Just beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Love it, love it. And then here's a smaller strip of some just of the, you know, clear bling mesh. I love that she gives me little bits of things as well, because it's fun, because sometimes that's all you need is just this little bit of bling to really make your project come together. So I think that's awesome. These are some gorgeous doilies. So soft. And this is really kind of like a, it's like a really pretty shiny kind of an antique kind of white. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. And that's the back side. Well, or the front. I don't think I can really determine which side's which. And then there's a really gorgeous, look at that sweet little flower. Isn't that just cute? It's like a little doily flower. That is so, so cute. And then here's some of her mesh. I have this in with the purple dots, shocker, I know, and then in black, I think. So I love this tool that has, they're like felt polka dots. You can kind of see the texture. And these are really nice, fun yellow. This is great because it's coming up, you know, on, you know, spring and summer's coming in pretty quick. Well, hopefully soon. I'm in Oregon, so hopefully we get some sunshine soon. But this is great because I can really use this in a lot of really fun summer bright projects. And let's see, here's some gorgeous, so cute. Actually, let me take that back. These are adorable. Adorable little hearts. Look at these. Or not hearts, I'm sorry, little pink flowers. These are so cute. Which of course you can cut apart and use one at a time, two at a time. You get the idea. Let's see, here's some really pretty. It's kind of like a, sorry I keep pulling it away. I'm trying to look it close to my face so I can tell. This is kind of like a peachy sheer. That's really pretty. These make gorgeous flowers as well. Doesn't even have to be pulled ribbon, and you can make flowers out of things like that. And if you don't know how, just keep watching. I'll show you in future videos. And I have a couple videos where I did some flower tutorials with my daughter as well. So, and here's some more of that material I shared with you earlier. This is in a really kind of like a snow white kind of color. And oh my goodness, this is awesome. Look at that trim. It's like sheer in the center, and it's kind of got like a mesh, silver mesh, and there's bits of silver sequins, kind of confetti on there. And then the side has this really pretty kind of braiding trim. I've never seen trim like this before anywhere. This is beautiful. Let me kind of hold it together so you can kind of get a better visual of that. That is just gorgeous. Wow. Just beautiful. And then here are a couple other bags, which I'll get to at the end. And I'm thinking some of these smaller things might have fell out of the bag, possibly. So I will put them on a piece of paper here, and so I can share with you up close what they look like. We just kind of push over to the side the ones I already shared with you, just to kind of make some room. So here is one of the plastic like buckles that's got some bling on the side. Here's like a clear acrylic leaf. I got a couple of those. Those are really fun. Here are some black buckles that are plastic with some bling in there. And then a couple more of the yellow buttons. And then here is another acrylic leaf. These are awesome. I love these. Whoops, I've never seen those before. And look at this beautiful bow. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I gotta hold this up close. That is just beautiful with all that bling in there. And it's heavy. I mean, this is like a heavy piece. That is just gorgeous. And then here are a couple sweet little satin bows right there. Another yellow button. Oh, awesome. I got 4 of those acrylic leaves. That's way cool. And then here's another white, one of the ribbon buckles. And then a couple of these little white flat back pearls that fell off. So this is everything I shared in the first part, and this is kind of what's in the second box I'm sharing with you. So I'm going to put those down right there in case I have some more. Here's another little flower, so I ended up getting 2 of those. That's awesome. And this little flower was hiding. This is some of her gold trim. This is the flower that she made. And you can see the green satin trim on the back. And then on the top here you can see the gorgeous flower. Just a tiny example of the gorgeous things that you can create for your crafting projects and home decor projects with with what she sells. I feel like I'm saying projects and products too close together, but you know what I'm trying to say. And here is some of that, that same ribbon I shared with you earlier. That was the green, but this is in kind of a sheer iridescent. I love that. Very, very cool. And then, oh, here's another one of those little flowers. I didn't see it, fell off to the side. Just look at that dimension and texture. I just love it. Love it, love it. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that flower trim. This is the back side. Oh my, it'd be a hot mess if I tried to sew. I cannot sew to save my life. I can, however, sew a button on. That I can do. I was always more interested in crafting like this, paper crafting and baking. So I didn't pay attention when my mom was teaching all of us girls in the family to sew. But anyway, look how beautiful that is. Listen to that. Oh, I love that sound. I just love the textures and the feel of all these fun crafting goodies we get to play with. This is just beautiful. Of course, you could cut these apart and make little individual strips if you wanted to. And then here it is with a white backing, and this is kind of like a peaches and cream kind of a palette. So this is just gorgeous. Love that. All right, now we're going to take a peek at what's in these two bags here. And these sacks are awesome because you can reuse these for all kinds of things. Or if you wanted to alter the bag itself, I said I wasn't going to share anything, but this isn't a design team idea. This is just something I'm thinking of that you could just do. You could alter the bag by putting some of the different, flowers on here, adding a bow, or not necessarily these colors, but I'm trying to say just kind of the idea of altering the bag a little bit. And then you could create some flowers or something like that and stick it in here and give it as a gift to somebody. So never throw away your packaging, even your clear plastic stuff, because it can always be altered for other purposes. And that's just a hint towards a future playlist that's coming to my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm quite the little tease, as somebody commented earlier when I did a quick snippet of something I was supposed to put up yesterday and I didn't. As you guys know, my facial pain kind of rules my life at this point, so sometimes I can't always get things up on my channel like I wanted to. So I was chit-chatting with you while I was getting those arranged. Look at these beautiful satin little flowers. And there's a really good amount in there to use on several projects. And then we'll check in the last bag here. Oh my gosh, I'm just like on inspiration overload. Just so much creativity here. It's like I just cannot wait to start working and getting some projects together for her. To display. She's going to be the next location where I can get my projects created and mailed off to her to get in time. Is going to be in Orlando, Florida in June. So I'm going to be making some projects and getting them sent off to her so she can display them in the booth at the Scrapbook Expo in Florida. So if any of you ladies are planning on going to that, make sure you stop by her booth, not just to see what I've made. I mean, I love that, but to visit with Marina and tell her hi. And if you've never met her before or purchased any of her awesome goodies before, just stop by and say, hey, Abby with Scrap and Abby, she's gonna know who I am. Just let them know that I've kind of introduced you guys to her, and there's nothing in it for me. I don't get anything out of it. I just so she can kind of put a face to the name of, oh, that's how you've heard about me or whatever, because she likes to know, aren't these gorgeous, how we came about and how we found her and stuff. So because I just think it's I love to share awesome crafting companies and products with you all because I'm passionate about it. So these are just beautiful. Look at these. I got to look at one up close here. My old eyes, This is so cute. Look at, they're like little tiny loops. Let me get that to focus here. They're little, look at that, little tiny loops that make up that flower. That is so cute. So cute. Just wonderful. So as I said, Marina, thank you so much. I am just completely blown away by the massive amount of product that you sent me for my design team package. I'm not going to have it as displayed as nicely as I did at the beginning. Sorry, because I'm, want to kind of get everything in here. But it is just beautiful, and I am so excited to share all of this with you through my crafting projects and all the different inspiration and things that I have lined up to share with everybody. I'm just blown away by all of this beautifulness, and yes, I'm intentionally stacking all of the purple items on top just so we can all look at it together and just beautiful. So I've made this video a little bit longer than I planned. I'm so sorry about that, but you can't rush through this beautifulness. You just can't. You got to look at every single little piece. It's just amazing. So with that said, please make sure you're checking back to watch for some design team projects coming from me. I'm also going to be creating some projects that are not necessarily design team related, but using Mona Me Gabby stuff, because as I mentioned, I have a ton of stuff that I bought from her from prior conventions, and I have a lot in my hoard vault because yes, I just love her stuff that much. So anyway, let me know, comment below, and let me know what your favorite piece was, or favorite material or item that I shared with you. And I would love to just kind of hear what your favorites are. Obviously, I love it all, but you know, the purple is obviously what I'm drawn to, clearly. And I would love to just kind of hear, or maybe, you know, say, hey, if I had these, I would do this with this project, or something like that. You never know, I might maybe send a little bit of sampling of some stuff to somebody. I'm not saying I will, and I'm not saying I won't, because I want to surprise you guys. I think that's part of the fun. So thanks so much for sticking with me. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. And if you're watching this for the first time and you've never subscribed to me, if you enjoy all things crafty and purple and kind of a really positive, you know, happy crafty channel, I'm your girl. So I would love to have you subscribe and kind of come along on this creative journey with me. Happy scrapping, happy crafting, happy planning, and I'll see you ladies next time. Bye.